Are you scared that your children might find out most of the country and the laws are racist? No need to hide now. Teaching this is not portraying minorities as the victims and white people as privileged. Everyone in this country should know their history, whether it's good or bad. If events in the past didn't happen, then we wouldn't have to talk about it. If the laws were being altered to help minorities, we wouldn't have to protest every month. If these events weren't occurring daily, we wouldn't be pressing the issue. We are here to stir the pot and speak on what's not being covered in mainstream media. Hit the subscribe button so you stay up to date. I'm a 27-year-old Black woman born and raised in California. I have went to predominantly white schools in Riverside County. I was one of few African American students in my class of many years until I moved back to San Diego during my high school years. In my class, we were taught about slavery and other history topics in all schools I attended. The school did not sugarcoat the events that occurred in history. We learned about all cultures as well as based field trips around what we were learning in class. My classmates were able to understand there was a moment in time where I wouldn't have been allowed to sit in their class. It taught us all in the 6th grade and throughout the years to appreciate those who came before us. Yes, kids were mad that those events happened. And that's a good thing. We want people to feel uncomfortable about what happened in the past so these events never occur again. Those same 6th graders that were uncomfortable learning those topics are still my friends to this day. They aren't in pain and they aren't struggling in society because they learned about African American history. My friends are Democrats and some are even Republicans. You can teach and have different views without being racist and sexist. Now we are growing up in a society that doesn't want to teach history. Racism has not ended. Some might even say racism has been enhanced since technology has advanced. Technology gives everyone with a cell phone a platform. Instagram and Facebook flag any post that mentions Black Lives Matter. When I checked other posts, I noticed that Facebook does not ban racial slurs. When I was scrolling through Instagram, most of the Black Lives Matter pages were fake. These fake pages and more on Instagram are charging Black small businesses and entrepreneurs to advertise. But instead, they take the entrepreneurs' money and post the ads to paid bots. These days, an individual can be racist in the comfort in their home under an alias and even profit off of it. This is why we need to stop supporting apps like these and start building our own platforms so no one is excluded and those who want to grow their business can. We need to keep teaching critical race theory for this reason. If we are not getting our stories covered by mainstream media, then we need to create something where we can be heard and grow our businesses to real individuals. What is critical race theory? Critical race theory is the idea that race is a social construct, and that racism is not merely the product of individual bias or prejudice, but also something embedded in legal systems and policies. To break the term down, critical race theory is the understanding that there aren't just individuals who are racist and prejudiced in this world. There are also laws and policies built to hold minorities back to make life difficult if they were to ever run into the law. The law was not made for minorities. Our country has went through slavery, immigration, Christopher Columbus taking Native America's land. And there's more events I can list. Americans have always depended on foreign ideas, talent, immigrants, and refugees to contribute to developments in American painting, architecture, music, and films. However, now some individuals do not want to teach how we got to this point, the struggles one had to go through in order to vote, or even use the same bathroom as another ethnicity. African Americans, Hispanics, Asians, Islanders, and multiple cultures helped build this country. And now it seems like certain people don't want to give credit how much minorities have overcome, yet the laws and policies in our legal system has yet to reflect this. Our ancestors were more than just slaves. They were inventors, entrepreneurs, technicians, and doctors. Our ancestors paved the way. I think they are trying to do more than just erase the bad history. I feel like certain individuals are also trying to erase what we've overcome. James Durham, born into slavery in 1762, buys his freedom and begins his own medical practice in New Orleans, becoming the first African-American doctor in the United States. Garrett Morgan created several significant inventions even though he only had an elementary school education. Garrett created multiple inventions, including an improved sewing machine and the gas mask. However, one of Morgan's most influential inventions was the improved traffic light. Mary Van Britten Brown devised an early security unit for her own home in 1966. She spent many nights at home alone in Queens, New York while her husband was away, and felt unsafe with high rates of crime in her neighborhood. On top of that, police were unreliable and unresponsive. So she created a device that would help put her mind at ease. In 1970, Arturo Arias Suarez developed the Instrumental Seismic Intensity or Arias Intensity (AI) method, a mathematical formula that assesses the strength of earthquake tremors by measuring their seismic waves. With the Arias Intensity formula, building engineers can design buildings that are better equipped to withstand seismic activity. In February 2005, 3 former employees of PayPal, including Stephen Shi Chen, bought the YouTube.com domain, which eventually became the multi-billion-dollar video sharing platform we all know and use today. The creators saw that there was huge potential in making a website where any user could easily upload, publish and watch videos. Chen served as YouTube's first chief technology officer, ensuring that users did not run into issues when uploading and streaming videos. Domingo Santoliota, who was born in Argentina to Italian immigrants in 1924, became a pioneer in heart surgery. In 1969, Liotta developed the first total artificial heart to be successfully implanted in a human. As you can see, multiple cultures and ethnicities brought something to the table to make America the country it is today. Do you really believe we are hurting the youth by teaching them the truth? I feel like history should be taught differently. Without teaching American history, we are not just erasing the bad, but we are erasing the accomplishments and work multiple cultures and ethnicities put in to build this country. It's time to teach our children that the law wasn't built for everyone. And if that makes you uncomfortable, then maybe we create and vote on laws and policies that don't discriminate and actually help our community grow and succeed. What is your thoughts on teaching critical racism theory? Are you going to teach your children about critical racism? Comment below on your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video. Until next time.